to my channel. I am Elise, founder of Letters for Life. Today we are going to be talking about having haters in your life. Number one, what you need to understand about a hater is that they are literally assigned to you to become a distraction. And yes, it may come with pain and it may come with hurt, but the core value of it is to distract you. And when I realized that, I was like, you know what, this is nothing but a distraction. It's nothing but a way for me to get kind of off of the path of what I'm originally supposed to be on. They come to distract. If you're doing something great, if you're on your grind, if you're a good mother, if you're a good wife, I ain't saying that you're perfect, but you're trying to really live the best life that you can with what you've been given, a hater is coming to distract you. That is their core mission, is to get you off of whatever path that you were on, your purpose, your calling, whatever God has given to you. They are coming to distract you. So number two, another thing that an enemy does or a hater does is that they usually attack in one area. What I've noticed, you may get attacked in different areas. Everybody has a different story, but usually it's attacked in one sole area. So you may get the most hate in your purpose or your business. You may get the most hate or enemies or just turmoil that rises up in your marriage. You may get it a lot in your job. A lot of people may get it in their friendships or their relationships. Wherever your area is, you have to be aware of it, and you have to know where you're being attacked at. I get the most attack when it comes to work. For whatever reason, there's attacks in different areas sprinkled out, but the most attack that I get from haters or from people like being mean and nasty and rude and just being so hateful to me is in work. And I had to realize, and I had to come to grips that there must be something that will be drawn out of me in the work area because I'm getting attacked in it the most. So for instance, last week or a couple of weeks ago, I had somebody like lie on me. Like legit lie on me. Like I've had people like spread rumors or like gossip behind my back, but I never had anybody lie to me, lie about me, and lie straight to my face. Like legit tell me something that I know I didn't say and say it straight to my face. I'm like, how you gonna tell me what I said when I know what I said because I'm me? Like that don't make no sense. I ain't got no reason to lie. And so the person was basically saying I said something and, you know, it was just a huge situation and he felt some type of way about it. And I was just like, sir, you know, out of respect, I did not say that to you. I know what I said. And so I'm sorry you may have taken it that way, but that wasn't my intention at all. His last statement was kind of a trigger for me. And he said, people get a little bit of power and they think they all of that. I was like, yes, sir. You know, I'm sorry you took it that way. You know, with all due respect, I know what I said. And I left it at that. Now, when I got into that car, though, when I got into my car, you know, me and Jesus had a little real conversation. I had to tell Jesus, like, Jesus, you know I ain't there yet. Like, you know I'm not there yet. You know I know what I said. I ain't got no reason to lie, guys. So me and Jesus had a little conversation. We went back and forth. And Jesus was like, I got the situation under control. I don't need you telling him what you said and basically defending yourself to an enemy. I don't have no reason to defend myself. And I don't have to, because God will take care of your enemies and God will take care of the people that come against you. And even like, if you're a child of God, if you're under his grace and his covering, you even got you got so much power within that. And so if somebody is coming against you, they're actually underneath the surface, they're coming against God as well because you are his child. And so I was like, you know what, God, like that hurt. It really did hurt because I give my all at work. And if you've experienced a hater or if you experience anybody who's really like coming for you or enemy, the thing underneath the surface is more hurt than anything because you know yourself. You know that you give your all. Or if you're in a marriage and you feel like it's being attacked, you like, I give my all to you. What is the issue? Or if you giving, you know, doing your purposeful stuff and you're in your business and you have somebody speak ill of what you're trying to do, you're like, how could you speak ill about something when I give my all to it? So underneath all of it was literally hurt. And so I had to remind myself, like, you know what? This is nothing but a distraction. This is nothing but a distraction. I'm here to encourage you. Whoever is attacking you, whoever is just speaking ill about you and hating on you, it is nothing but a distraction. And look at the area that they are attacking. There is something tied to what you're called to do, or where you're called to make the biggest impact is usually where you are being hit at. So if you are literally being hit in your finances to where there's bills on top of bills, bills on top of bills, look at that and say, it's a blessing in this area, honey. A blessing is coming in this area. If you feel like you always have friends who are betraying you, who lying to you, who don't even mean you no well, trust and believe there better be some friends who will literally surround you, who will love on you, who will speak life over you, who will support you, who will push you closer to God. Like, look at the area that you are being attacked in, and just know that the area that you are being attacked in is also the area where God can also get the most glory from it. So y'all always know I gotta throw in a little scripture up in here, because I don't want y'all to just think it's just me. To give you a quick background information, Moses just killed somebody. Moses, the holy man of faith, he just killed somebody, and basically his enemies are speaking to him about the killing because he's trying to break up a fight that is occurring. So in verse 14 it says, the man replied, who appointed you to be prince and judge? Are you going to kill me as you killed the Egyptian yesterday? First thing I notice about a hater, they don't even know, but they are speaking life over you when they insult you. One thing about a hater is that they know that you are destined for greatness. And if you pay very close attention to how you're being attacked and you look at actually what they're saying, while they're cursing you, they low-key are blessing you. So in that one little part, it says, who appointed you to be our prince and judge? If you read a little bit further down in Exodus, I'm not going to really go into it, but Moses was a huge man of faith. God literally loved on Moses, called Moses the leader of everything and the father of faith. He literally was destined for so much, and his haters knew that. His haters knew that because they said it. When they insulted him, they literally called him out and said, who made you prince and judge? God made me prince and judge, and I thank you for that compliment, because obviously you can see my greatness too. I mean, I'm just saying. Sometimes haters can see stuff in us that we can't even see in ourselves. And just back to my personal example, the guy who was coming at me at work, he said, you think you all of that just because you got power. That's what he said. You think you all of that because you got power. In that one statement, he just told me two things about myself. One thing he told me is that I have power. I didn't even know I had power. Thank you for letting me know I had power. I didn't know. I didn't know I had power. Thank you for the compliment. The other thing you just told me is that you think I'm all of that. When people say something like, you think you all of that because you got money, you think you all of that because you got a little business, you think you all of that because you got a little book, people are literally saying that they think that you were all of that. I never said I thought I was all of that. If you honestly want to know the truth, if you want to get to the nitty gritty of it, I'm the hardest person to please within myself. I don't really need criticism from other people. People can offer their opinions on me. Oh, you're doing a good job, or oh, you're doing this. But for me, I'm the hardest person to please because I'm so hard on myself. So you telling me you think I'm all of that, thank you. For real? You think I'm all of that? Ah, shucks. You gonna make me blush. Like, that's literally, you gotta look at what your enemies are saying. You got to look at what they're actually talking about, because some of them be having life up in the words. Some of them be trying to throw hate and like throw so much dirt on you, but they don't even know they're speaking life on you at the same time. Look at what Moses had to go through. The father of faith, the person who changed the world, still had haters. Jesus, the Almighty, the Omega, first and the last, who died on the cross, who was blemish free, who was perfect, still had haters. So why do we think, myself included, why do we think we just gonna live this little life, we just gonna walk in purpose and not one person be upset, not one person be jealous, or not one person hate on us? That's not reality. That's not reality. You can be the most perfect person. You can treat everybody with respect. You can be the most gentle person, the most caring person. You can be smiling all the time. And there's always going to be somebody who is hating on you just because.
Oh, she smiled too much. Oh, she got an attitude. Oh, she's too nice. She's just so nice all the time. Why is she so nice? Why is she just smiling right now? Take the smile off. Why? What you so happy about?
I don't have people say this, and I'm just like, You can't please nobody. You can't please nobody. And it ain't no point in trying to. You might as well be yourself and just be free from people instead of trying to be perfect and you still don't get the end result. The third thing I realized about a hater is that they are not happy with themselves. It took me so long to figure this out, y'all. I don't know why. It took me a very long time to figure this out because I used to take it personal. What did I do? Like, I used to be so sensitive and I used to take it personal. Like, you don't like me, so therefore I'm not good enough. And that's not the case at all. And most of the time, people who hating on you, they don't like themselves. They can't stand themselves. So anything that you do to also reflect back to them that they are not good enough, they're going to try to put that on you. And that's why I'm always preaching and talking about and advocating for self-love. If you love yourself, you know what you are and you know what you're not. So if somebody comes to you and they're like, you think you all of that, and you okay, you can think that. That's cool. I'm confident in who I am. I'm confident in my abilities. But do I think I'm the best thing? And do I think I'm the best supervisor or the best person? No, I don't think that. But thank you for the compliment because obviously you think I am. You think I am, so I appreciate it. And that's just what you have to do. You have to literally put a hater in a spot, let them sit there with it, let God handle it, and just give it over to Jesus. And you still walk into your greatness, honey. You still do what you were called to do. And let haters hate. They're going to hate regardless. If people out there who are literally assigned to your life to get you off track from the enemy, you got to look at the spirit behind the person and not look at the person. You have really got to understand the spiritual aspects of the attack. It's not the person. The person is literally a pawn that the spirit is in to get you off track. I don't really believe that nobody is just hateful or they are just mean and nasty and not have anything that they're dealing with personally. A lot of times when you look at your hater and you really look at them and assess their personal life, you realize his wife just left him. He by himself. She ain't got no man. That's why she hating on my marriage. They've been in the same job position for 5 years. That's why that man upset with you. Too much purpose, too much gifts, too much people that you need to reach to be worried about somebody who is dusty, musty, and crusty. Okay, just dust it off your shoulder, keep it moving. So the last thing I'm gonna talk about with haters is that I double dog dare you. I know y'all don't say that no more. That's old school. I'm bringing it on back. But I double dog dare y'all to be nice to your hater. Ooh, if you was to be nice to them, y'all, they can't stand it. They don't like it. Let me tell you, the next day, the same man who done lied on me, who was talking all bad about me, we was trying to cross paths because I had to use the restroom. I wasn't worried about him, his office right there. Crossing paths. Y'all, tell me where that man was trying to go this way so he wouldn't have to talk to me. I said, oop. You thought you better catch this good old good morning today, okay? So I said, he did like this. I said, doop, doop. Good morning, sir. Good morning. How are you doing? How you doing? Okay, cool. He thought I wasn't going to say good morning. He thought I was going to be upset because he was lying on me. No, sir. No, sir. You're going to catch this good morning today. Yo, he tried to escape me. I said, He was so upset, y'all. His face, good morning. He was so upset with me. I said, child. Let me say another thing. If you got some haters, sometimes you got to bring the oil out. I sure anointed my whole office, y'all. I got oil dripping all down the computer screens. I anointed my co-workers, my troops' desk. I anointed his office too. I sure did. I got a little oil stain right up there at the top of his desk so he can know, don't play with it, don't come with it. I got a little oil on my desk too, so the spirits can just leave me alone in that office. But anyways, y'all, be nice to your haters. Do good to your haters. And when I tell you that they cannot stand it, I mean it irritates their soul that you nice to them and they know they just did you wrong. They can't stand it. Bless your enemies. Matthew chapter 5 verses 44. It says, but I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. You literally, y'all, you got to pray for your enemies. You got to get down on your knees and pray for them. Pray for them because they are obviously dealing with a deeper issue that has nothing to do with you. And literally bless your enemies. I dare you, buy somebody coffee who done talk bad about you. That friend that done backstabbed you and you know good and well she don't like you, you don't like her. Hey girl, how you doing? You want some coffee? I'm going to Starbucks. You want some coffee? Okay, cool. No? You good? You sure? Okay, cool. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to ask her. Just plop it on her desk. From such and such. Leave a little smiley face. Ooh, if you leave that smiley face on that Starbucks, ooh, she gonna be boiling. She gonna be upset with you. Bless your enemies. Because you know what the thing is? You don't want no blockage in your heart. You don't want no hardening in your heart, because you need to receive everything. I need to receive all the blessings, everything that I can receive, the favor from God. I don't need nothing and nobody stopping me and holding me back from that favor. You hear me? So if I got to be nice to you and forgive you, so be it. Then so be it. Hopefully this video helped. Hopefully you can see different ways of dealing with haters. We all got haters. They all come at different times, different areas of your life. But just know that with God's help, with God's grace, you can overcome it. You can deal with them, and you can put an enemy or hater into their proper place. As always, I love you, but most importantly though, God loves you. If you need encouragement or you know somebody else who may need encouragement, please write into my foundation, www.letusforlife.net. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.
I dream about it, I go get it, that's how I do it. Not in the stars, I'm